Hey guys, welcome to the first video of
Rockstar.
I hope you enjoy it. So basically what I'm just going to try and do is focus on more of sciencey things, some funny Reddit stuff, so like funny ER stuff or interesting medical things, interesting science facts, or anything else I really want to because that's what YouTube is. Do whatever you want. So let's get started on the first video. Doctors and nurses of Reddit, what is the funniest ER story you have? I was working in Triage where we checked patients in when a mid 30s woman came up trying to explain her symptoms. She kind of leaned over and whispered, "I got them Skittles down there, you know? I had sex with a guy and got them Skittles." As I'm trying to see if she's serious, trying not to laugh, she says she has to go to the bathroom. I'm boggled and just more or less like, what the yeah does that even mean? Skittles in her. Never mind. My coworker came up to me to relay something while Skittles lady came back from the bathroom and said, "Never mind. Don't have to worry about them Skittles. They gone." And she walked out of the ER, leaving me there while I'm trying not to bust out laughing. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's probably like genital warts or something like that. That's what that sounds like. But she said they fell out, so maybe they had some kinky sort of thing where they put Skittles on each other. I don't know. Yeah. Moving on. Let's go down to the next one. It was before I got into medical school. I was volunteering in the ER. I walked in one night and a tech was scrubbing a guy with road rash down his arm. Ow, that really hurts. His body and his leg. It looked really painful, and I asked the patient what happened. "I was on my Harley, and I was being chased by the cops. I went around the corner, hit some gravel, and laid my bike down." I noticed the man's wife in the corner of the room roll her eyes. "How does that story sound?" he asked. Or I should say, "How does that story sound?" he asked. "Sounds great," I said. "What really happened?"
I was on my scooter going downhill and I fell off.
Stick to the first story. Yeah, that actually makes sense. If you ever injure yourself in a stupid way, you always tell people it was something else. Like for me, I broke my big toe, but I didn't like kick something like in soccer or something like that. I was helping my mom in the garden, and she said, "Put this rock over here." And mind you, it was actually a pretty big rock. And I said, "Sure," but I didn't place it down. I tried to throw it, and I swear to you, it bounced off the mulch pile that was right there and then went right back on my foot. And that's how I broke my toe. But I just tell people I kicked something like in soccer or something along those lines, you know. That just seems a lot better. All right, moving on. We had one woman come back again, and her chief complaint was constipation. Not getting that fiber. You gotta get that fiber, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that fiber. She's not getting fiber. That's why she's probably constipated. Going into her chart, I saw that she had been previously given some suppositories to take. And in the triage note, she said her meds weren't working and she wanted some different ones. Actually, for those of you who don't know what a suppository is, basically, usually it's like a pill of some kind and you slip it up your bum and then everything kind of comes out because what happens, it dissolves in your intestine and it stimulates the hell out of them and they push like crazy and then you go. But most people don't like sticking stuff up their butt, so most people don't like them. I still can't forget the doctor explaining to her how to actually use her medication.
Ah.
On your thumb, and oh, wait, whoops. Oh, I see. So the doc is asking her questions, making sure nothing else is wrong. And they get to the part about the meds. She says,
Well, yeah, the pills I got last time was huge. I have to break them in half to swallow them.
and then we had to explain the suppositories are not meant to be eaten. Not, see, this is what I was just saying. And that's why her medication was not relieving her symptoms. She thought suppositories was the name of the medication, like Tylenol or acetaminophen. That's Tylenol, if you didn't know. I still can't forget the doctor explaining to her to actually use her medication, or how to use her medication, on your thumb and up the bum, which most people don't like, which is why they hate suppositories. I probably wouldn't do it either, just to be real with you. Like, nah, just give me or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I want the water hose thing because that seems kind of stressful too. Anyway, This homeless dude comes in after being hit by a car. Damn. His CT shows he has a pretty significant head bleed. That's not good. He's already drunk, so the guy's just having a great time. We get him dressed and start trying to clean up when he bursts into song. You are so beautiful. He keeps going on with the same song for half an hour, but made it 10 times better when a female nurse came in and helped, and he immediately stopped singing and goes, "Hang on, I forgot the second verse." He sits for a few minutes and then goes right back at the same part he's been singing. That's probably the hardest I've tried to not laugh in my life. I wouldn't have laughed. I'd probably just start singing with him. But if you didn't know, nurses, doctors, anyone in the medical field, they're not allowed to laugh in your face or crack up or make jokes about anything. They're supposed to have professional courtesy. No matter how disgusting something is, no matter how funny something is, they're not supposed to laugh in your face. Sometimes it happens. It actually happened to me when I went to the ER. Another stupid injury, might I add. So, I was walking into my house, and I had my Bluetooth headphones on. Or actually, no, they weren't. I'm not stupid. It was the one with cords. That's the only way it happened. And what happened was, I leaned over to walk on the door, and it brushed against the side of the door. The hell was that? Someone is mad as hell. Anyway, and if you ever been wearing headphones, to let you know, the ones that cover your ear, and someone's ever tapped them, it hurts, you know, like the sound. So you naturally pull away, right? So when I hit it on the side of the door, I pulled away. And when I pulled away, I hit the side of my head on the doorpost. And when I did that, I put a nice gash in the side of my head. And it bled pretty badly. So when I went to the ER and the nurse was there, you know, she kind of dried it off and patted it. And she asked me what happened. I told her, and she snickered, but I didn't say anything. But, you know, you feel really bad when someone laughs at an injury like that. But, you know, I didn't tell her boss or anything. I mean, it's a pretty stupid injury. I'd probably laugh too. But, you know, what happens, happens. You can't really change it. When I told one of my bosses at work, he told me to watch out for doors since they come out of nowhere. And I was like, man, I hate you. But, you know, what am I going to do? It was a stupid injury. I needed 2 stitches, though, so that's interesting. I mean, maybe girls will like the scar. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Next one. I was triaging a patient. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to look it up. Throughout this series, I kind of want to learn stuff, and hopefully I can maybe teach you guys some things too. So let's Google triaging here. For all of you people that don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, a cellular device. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, anyway. Assigning degrees of urgency to wounded or ill patients. Okay. That's actually pretty interesting if you didn't know that. So basically what that means is if you have 5 people come in and one guy's like, I hit my knee, he's probably going to be at the bottom of the list because, you know, that's not that serious. He's not bleeding and dying. So he'd probably be the last one to see in the ER. So if you ever gone to the ER and you're like, why am I taking so long? You're at the bottom of the triage list. And yeah, you just got to deal with it and wait until they finally have time to see you for your illegitimate, not serious injury. So deal with it. Get my phone here. All right. I was triaging a patient and going through the usual questions. I asked him if he was moving his bowels all right when he abruptly got up and closed the door to the triage room. He said, well, that's sort of why I'm here. I nodded and said, okay. Why are you here today? He replied, I have an object stuck in my rectum, in the booty hole. I said, I see. And, what is it? He flatly stated, a wooden dowel. He spreads his hands apart by about 18 inches and said it's this long. Yo, he's into some kinky stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then curled his fist into a circle about 3 inches in diameter and said, it's this round. Damn. All right, I ain't gonna judge. You know what? Nope. No judgment here. You do what you do. As long as you're not hurting other people, I guess it's okay. I nodded, and he looked directly into my eyes and said, you probably think this is some kind of perverted sexual thing. I did, don't you? In a deadpan voice, I replied, I don't think, sir. I only write. This is about, oh, that's very professional. See, I couldn't do that. I would have told him, like, yeah, man, that definitely sounds sexual. I mean, why else would you put that in your butt? I asked him, When did this object become lodged in you? He said, yesterday around 3 p.m. Is that when he scheduled it? The guy has spent over 24 hours trying to get this piece of lumber out of his butt. What the hell was he doing? 24 hours? Nah, it had to be sexual. He's lying. One of the triage questions was, who are you accompanied by? When I asked him, he said, my brother. Oh, that's weird. I don't think I'd ask my brother. I think I'd just go by myself. I would not tell any family member what I did if I did something like that. There's no way I'm bringing someone in on that. Nope. I'd go by myself. I would just like kneel on the seat and drive or some shit. I don't know. But I would not tell anybody about that. There are just some things you need to confide with your brother about. I was thinking to myself, had this been me, I would have driven to West Virginia, checked in under the name John Smith, and paid in cash before I told my brother. Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody about that. Because they're going to judge the hell out of you. One, probably laugh at you, maybe take pictures of video, and laugh in your face. I wouldn't tell anybody. I agree. Long story short, he needed to have surgery to remove the object. Moral of the story, if you're going to put something up your butt, use a lanyard so that you can retrieve it. Yeah, if you're going to do some weird, once again, don't judge, some kinky things that you enjoy, probably make sure you do it in a safe manner and sanitary manner. You shouldn't stick anything up your butt like that. Otherwise, you get butt problems and then you have to go to the ER and embarrassingly tell someone about it. Really quick. Yeah, okay. Gonna go on down here. Next one. I was a volunteer transponder at this time. Transporter, not a transponder. Transponder sends signal. Transporter transports people. Technically, they do the same thing. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. And I just finished moving a patient to the CT room. Pretty sure that's CAT scan, isn't it? Anyway. I hear an announcement that said Code Security CT, scan hallway. I peek my head out the room, and flying past me is a very young teenager sprinting down the hall, flailing his arms, and I was right, just flailing his arms and screeching. He gets to the end of the hallway, and out of nowhere, an absolutely massive security guard. Yeah, you fucked up now, man. You messed up real bad. I'm gonna beat your ass. Spears this kid with the force to take out a bear. It happened so quickly that I just started losing it and laughing. Ooh, that's not very professional, sir. Found out later the kid was tripping balls from too much LSD and had escaped from the emergency department. Speared, though. So, what, he just, fist him to the chest, or? I assume that's what that means. Knocked him down. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. You're going to get speared by a security guard. That's just a massive guy. It's going to hurt. Going to be a bad story later. I don't know. That's interesting. Next one. EMT. Emergency technician. This was my last day of training. Responded to a life alert call.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Life alert. We going to come get you. This could have been anything. Firefighters get there first, and we get no updates, so we take everything from the truck just in case. We get into the apartment, and there's firefighters frantically running around the kitchen that was surrounded by a baby gate. What? All right. We see the patients, and she looked fine, just sitting in a wheelchair talking to the firefighters. We ask what is going on, and a firefighter says to us that Miss Life Alert is not allowed in the kitchen because she almost burned the house down, so that's why there's a baby gate to block her in. So instead of using it for your toddlers or your kid, you have an arsonist elderly person that you're trying to stop from burning down your home.
When I was in the nursing home, I couldn't stand it there, so I burned my cookies and I walked out.
I don't know. I've never heard of an elderly person that bad in the kitchen. But I guess that makes sense if they have issues. So Miss Life Alert wanted a piece of cake, but couldn't get to the kitchen,
so I set it on fire.
So she thought the most logical way of getting it was to press the Life Alert button so that the firefighters could get it for her. Wow, wasting emergency people's time. That's not okay. So I'm standing, actually, you know what? Never mind. No, I don't know what the show is called. I'll get back to you on that. There's a show that's like that where they're EMTs. Oh, Sirens, that's what it's called. It's about EMTs, and there's this old lady they always ran to help her because she apparently made delicious cookies. And they always raced each other to try and beat the other team there. But anyway, let's see here. So I'm standing there learning and seeing the firefighters ask if she wanted iced tea with her cake and slicing it for. Wow, that's mad love. I would have been kind of pissed about that, but you know what? Maybe you gotta take things slow and just understand it. People have needs sometimes. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I asked my field training officer what I wrote in the report. He says to me, "You just say we were canceled by fire because if he told them that they went there just to slice cake for some old lady, they would all lose their jobs." Yeah. But don't do this if you're not elderly because they'll probably just beat your ass or sue you or, you know, fine you. You might get arrested. Only if you're old. It's the only way it's okay. Only way. All right. Okay, I can finally contribute a story. I promise that this is 100% true because I was there and it happened to me. P.S. I'm a radiographer, not a nurse or doctor. Radiographer. Let's look that up too because I'm pretty sure that's just a radiation technician or the people who like give you x-rays. But I'm going to look it up anyway. Radiographer. Damn it. Didn't click it. Radiographer. There we go. Boop. A radiographer is a... Oh, hold on. Let me put on my science glasses. A radiographer or medical imaging technologist is a university-trained health professional who works with cutting-edge technology to produce, x-rays, CT computed tomography scans, MRI magnetic resonance imaging scans, and other medical images to assist clinical radiologists and other doctors diagnose issues. Yeah. Take those off. All right, so now we just learned what a radiographer is. Congratulations, class. We just learned something. Yay! All right, going back. It was about 2 a.m. on a Friday night. I was working alone that night, and because it was so quiet, I was sitting in the nurse's station up in AE. Whatever that is. In a very rare circumstance for the NHS, the AE was almost completely empty, although this changed about 30 minutes after all this was over. So sitting up at the nurse station, in comes a young 18-year-old guy on a trolley screaming and shouting, breaking the peace and, just pissing everybody off. Yo, shut up, man. He's covered in, oh, never mind, my bad. He's covered in blood and there's his girlfriend shouting at him and nurses trying to calm him down. You suck! His arm is noticeably soaked in blood. Eventually they calm him down, sort of clean him up, and the doctor talks to him. So, what happened? I punched the window! Girlfriend. The glass shattered and has cut his arm. Judging by the amount of blood, this was an understatement. Doctor. So what have you had tonight? Pratt. 6 Stellas, 4 vodka Red Bulls, 2 bottles of wine, 2 taps. Damn, my man was drinking. 2 tab of speed, 3 Jaeger bombs, 4 vodka and Cokes, 2 joints, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and another 6. Damn. How's he alive? Anyway, I'm sitting over at the station wondering that's what I was saying, how is this guy still alive? Doctor, okay, we're gonna do some x-rays and see what's up. Brett, nah, doc, nah, get me some of here and I've gotta go to work. Get me out of here. Doctor, no, you need to get your arm looked at. Brett, nah, doc, get me out. It's money in my pocket. Doctor, no, you need to go to x-ray. Girlfriend, you're going to get the x-ray, Chad. This continued for 10 minutes until eventually he came down to my x-ray department and me to take... Damn, what? This continued on for 10 minutes until eventually he came down to my x-ray department and me to take... Oh, he came down to my x-ray department and me to take a look at his arm. Pratt, come on, mate. Oh, now he's a stranger. All right, come on, mate. Get me out of here. Get me out. Ninja. All right. Keep still while I take 2 pictures. Radius and ulna views. All right. Oh, radius and ulna. If you don't know, those are parts on your wrist. I believe, if I remember correctly, the radius is your left side and the ulna is the right. No, that's wrong. Let's look that up because I know I'm wrong. Google.com. Radius and ulna. Let me see. Google pictures. Oh, shit. No, wait. I said, nope. I was right, I was wrong, but I had it reversed. The ulna is on your left side and it's a smaller bone. The radius is the right side. Okay. I knew it was in your wrist. I just had them reversed. I kind of know some things.
So, if you didn't know, that's what we learned.
So, come on, mate. I've got to go to work. Get me out. Keep still. Come on, mate. Hurry up. All right, what's your name? I don't it. Oh. He wants to know your name. Come on, mate. Hurry up. Hey, what's your name? I don't answer. Is it Luke? I don't answer, trying to get very... I can't read. Maybe I'm dyslexic. I don't answer, trying to get everything positioned. Look. Get me out of here, mate. Get me out. I don't know where Luke came from, because that's not my name. Keep still. I'm going to beat your ass if you don't. I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm going to break your arm. 40 minutes later, it should have been 5 minutes max, we take him back to the doctor and nurse. What he's done is sever the tendons to fingers 3 and 4 and 5. So that's your middle finger, and then your one right before the pinky, and then your pinky. So, yeah, you're probably not going to be moving those anytime soon. And he's damaged 1 and 2. So that's your pointer finger and your thumb. Which means, damn, that hand is really screwed up. He can barely move his 2 fingers, the others don't do anything. Cut off his hand, that's it. Fix it. Nope, can't fix it. Nope. There's also a big amount of flesh missing from his forearm. Oh! So he chunked it too. That's nasty. I tell the doctor all this, and he agrees with me, and Pratt needs to see the plastic surgeon first thing in the morning. He goes over to tell him, "You need to see the plastic surgeon." "Nah, mate, nah. I've got to go to work. It's money in me pocket." "Doctor, no, you need to see..." "Nah, mate, nah. I've need me money. I've got to work. I've got to go to work." Sister comes over.
You need to see the plastic surgeon.
"No, love, no." Oh, maybe he is British. "No, love, no. It's money in me pocket. I've got to go to work. I've got to go to work." I'm at the nurse's station enjoying the show, trying and failing not to laugh.
That's not professional. You need to go to counseling and training. It's not professional to laugh.
Pratt spots me and calls me over to help him. Luke, help us out, mate." Doctor and sister both look at me for help, so I go over. Ninja? Why does this keep saying ninja? I don't know. "Look, you have to see the doctor in the..." "No, mate, no. I've got to go to..." "Hold on. If you don't see the..." Oh, yeah, yell at him. "If you don't see the plastic surgeon first thing in the morning, you'll never wank. You'll never wank again." Oh, that's a big thing for guys. I mean, most guys, not me, because you know. But, yeah. Anyway, he pauses and looks at the doctor and nurse. Doctor and sister. He's right. Oh, you got him. That's actually pretty smart. That's that reverse psychology. Ooh. Pratt turned up at the plastic surgeon's office at 7 a.m. last I heard. Yeah, he was like, "Nah, I can't give that up, my guy." "No, mate, you don't understand, because you see, I have to wank, mate. I have to do it. If I don't, then I can't get on with my day, you know? And if I wake up, I shower, I eat breakfast, and I brush my teeth, and I have a good wank, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it calms you down, gets you ready for the day." And he's like, "Nah, I can't give that up, man. I can't give it up, bro. I can't. I've got to have a good wank at 7 a.m., you know what I'm saying?" All right. Where did the sister come from? That's my question. So let's look at it. 6 Stellas, 4 vodka Red Bulls, 2 bottles of wine, 2 tabs of speed, 3 Jaeger bombs, 4 vodka and Cokes, 2 joints, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and another 6 Stellas. He should be dead. Maybe the speed kept him alive. You know what? Let's open up Notepad here. Where's Notepad? Search it on. Maybe I can't do it that way. No! Go back. Oh, Lord Jesus, I lost everything. Wait. Oh, God, I lost my place. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's see. Didn't I have no? I swear to God, I had search. There we go. Notepad. All right. So let's see. 6 Stellas. 4 vodkas. I assume that's not. Oh, a vodka Red Bull. All right. I was going to say, it's not like 4 bottles because he would 100% be dead. 2 bottles of wine. You know, I don't even need to do this. I don't know why he's alive. The amount of alcohol that man consumed and didn't die is ridiculous. Plus the excessive bleeding. I don't understand why he's alive. Maybe he's a superhero. No, maybe he's a super drunk. All right. Let's see here. Next one. The other day, I had a lady in her mid-20s who came in with abdominal pain. Could be pregnant. When I asked her if she tried anything at home to help with the pain, she said she tried to masturbate the pain away. That's probably not the best way to do it. And gave herself blisters on her fingers. Oh my God, Jesus. She must have been going ham. I don't mean just a little bit. She was going hard. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work. A nice suppository with a large bowel movement to help relieve her constipation did. Yeah, but why? Wait, you were constipated and you tried? All right, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. At least she tried repeatedly. Yeah, just going, I'm constipated. Why isn't this working? Maybe she should have tried the hole. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say. She should have gone to the other spot. Wrong one. All right. Next one. 4th time I post my story, but copy paste from myself. I was in my 4th year of med school. Good for you. Congratulations, sir. I hope you became a great doctor today. And the first day as an intern in a trauma hospital, after training, there was a bus crash right before. Oh, man. So all the staff was occupied when a woman came in screaming, "Ah, my leg! I'm going to die! I got shot in the head!" When I look up, I see a really thin woman, deep eyes, white as snow skin, with a bullet hole in the center of her forehead. Jesus. Wait, how'd she get shot in the butt? Whatever. She told us she owed money to a drug dealer and he put a gun against her head. What? No, wait. Oh, school me. That doesn't make sense. She told us she owed money to a drug dealer, and he put a gun against his head, shot, and ran. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to assume it's her head shot her and ran, because if he shot himself in the head, he's not running anywhere because he's dead. I believe because she has been burn marks and gunpowder right there on her skin and a hole. Which would now remind you that I'm a student and there was no available doctors in the moment. So I run to my professor, that was with another patient, and tell her story. And also she is lucid with normal life signs. And I get an order to do a CT scan. The CT shows that the bullet entered the forehead through the first layer of the frontal bone. All right, that's on your forehead, but not the second. And headed down through her palatus, and stopped at vertebrae number C5, if I recall correctly. I think that's the 5th vertebrae right down your neck. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the palatus. I'm just going to assume that's your forehead bone because that makes a lot of sense if she got shot in the forehead. So we intern her and a trachectomy is put in place. A trachosectomy. I'm going to Google that so we can all learn together. Let's see. Tracho. Oh, there we go. Put on the nerd glasses. Tracheotomy or tracheostomy is a surgical procedure which consists of making an incision on the anterior aspect of the neck and opening a direct airway through an incision in the trachea. So if we look at the image here, like you see, nope, didn't help. But yeah. So basically they went like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to it. After she is stable, 3 hours later in her room, we go down to see other patients. The emergency room then gets a call. "Hello, we are from X hospital, 20 kilometers away from ours, and we found a patient of yours in our emergency." Then the nurse on the floor realized she was missing. She jumped a 3rd storage floor, broke her ankle, got in a bus, and went to another hospital. Why? "I saw him in there. He came to finish the job." Oh, damn, this actually got serious. And before you ask it, yes, some people lost their jobs. Yeah. In any hospital or emergency room, if your patient escapes, no matter how they escape, no matter what they do, the fact that they got away is on the nurses and or doctors that are watching them, and probably a little bit of security. So yeah, a lot of people would definitely lose their jobs in that. There's, even though like you could say, well, what if they knocked out the nurse? Well, then they should have been, I don't know, paying attention, but they kind of put that on you and then you're fired. Shot in the head, patient could walk, talk, and scream. Sorry if my English is bad. Feel free to correct me so I can learn. That's it? Wow. Okay. So, what did the bus have to do with this? What? Anyway. So basically, some guy was trying to kill her at the first hospital. So she escaped the first hospital, somehow got past all the nurses and doctors and security, jumped out of, well, she jumped out of the third-story window. So, you know what? I don't blame him for that. Yeah, if you walk out the room, right, and they're not tied to the bed, they can technically just open the window and jump out, which she did. But yeah, you're screwed. They're not gonna accept that as a reason. Well, how'd you lose the patient? Dude, she jumped out a window. Well, why aren't you watching her? Well, sir, we don't do 24-hour watches. That's not the point. You should have been watching her. You're fired. That's probably what happened, and people are like, "This is bullshit." But anyway, yeah, that's pretty crazy. She jumped out a third-story window, broke her ankle, got on a bus, ran to another hospital, and got treated. That's determination to live. That's what I'd call that. But yeah, I think that's it for the first video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.